Nx can be installed globally, but my preference is to install it as a project dependency. To add Nx to our workspace, we use PNPM add command. Now we have Nx installed, we can replace PNPM command with the Nx command. So we start with npx Nx, and the command we need to run. For example, if you want to run the front-end application, the command for running it is start. So we type start and then the package name. And this runs the command successfully. The reason why we use npx is because it's using the locally installed Nx package. The syntax for Nx is always followed by the target and the project as depicted in here. In this example, we are using npx to run Nx command, followed by the target, the start, or the command that you run, and then the project is front end. With Nx, we are not limited to executing single commands like build for a specific project such as shared UI. Instead, we have the flexibility to run commands across multiple projects or even all projects within the workspace. We have the option to specify the projects we want to include. For example, we could list shared-UI followed by a comma and any other projects we wish to include. When using run-many specifically on shared UI, you'll notice that the command only applies to that particular project. This feature serves as a valuable means to selectively filter projects and execute commands tailored to them. Let's test this feature by adding a new project to the Monorepo. Let's create a new project called shared utils. Just run PNPM init. Let's add a simple TypeScript file. Let's also create the tsconfig file. And here let's create a simple function. Let's copy our build command. Change main to include the index file inside the dist directory. And we can run this command. We have an error, so let's fix it. Let's install the dependency for the node types. Now let's try to build this app. As you can see, the app has been built properly. Now let's try to build 2 projects out of 3 we have. So npx nx run many projects shared UI comma shared utils, and then we have to give it a target. Let's try build. And Nx went ahead and built shared UI and shared util projects. Nx generates a dependency graph that visualizes the relationships between different modules. Before looking at the dependency graph, let's import the shared util library into our front end package. Now we imported the package into the front-end library. Let's go to the app.js file and import the shared utils package into the front-end application. We created a helper function which is called sum. Now let's save the state of the sum in a total variable. We'll initialize it to 0, and then let's create a handle function. And we'll set total here. And we'll add 1 to the total. And let's also save the click status. Now instead of calling set clicked inside the onClicked handler, let's call handle click. And we can use the total here to find out the times that the button has been clicked. Okay, now let's try and run the application. Let's change the sum to total. It looks like the application is running successfully, and let's test the application. It seems like it's working. Now let's stop this application. Now we have two libraries used by a front-end application, and with Nx graph we can see the relationship. Let's run Nx graph on the command line. And this will open up a browser and run the Nx graph. Now let's go to the packages. As you can see here, the front end is connected to shared UI and shared utils. The front end is using the shared UI and shared util libraries. Nx graph is a handy tool that generates a dependency graph which shows us the structure of our application and also helps us to optimize the builds and identify circular dependencies.